And make sure we are. Oh, what that was. All right, and let's get the comments going on here. Hey, PA Relic Hunters in the house. How are you? I'm going to get this going here, and we are going to get started. We're got a little bit of a latency here, so we're going to get everybody in working here. Make sure that is muted. Angie's here. Good to see you. We've got Leanne is in the house. Good to see you tonight. Angie and Rick, good to see you guys. Bells is here. And Bells, I think you're new to my channel, so I appreciate your coming by. We got Dirt Diggers here as well. Treasure Hunter X. Patty Disharoon. Hey, Patty. And yes, I will email you as soon as I have the tracking number. I think I'm going to get my head out of my butt this weekend and try to get everything out because I've been working like crazy. And then yesterday, if you saw my video, I goofed off. I hid. I ditched out of work and I decided to go metal detecting instead of getting any work done. So I am going to open up a couple windows here. And tonight, I'm actually excited. We've got Mike from GR8 Finds is joining us tonight. And he is... for those of you guys who are not aware, he hunts back east. He's hunted with some super famous people, and he finds really cool old stuff. And I got some things to share, so I think this will be fun. We've got Salty Magnets in the house, and Olin Borden is here. And we've got Jean. Let's see, Gold Sea Outdoors, good to see you. Jello Putin is here. Talca Detector is here. Ola. And I want to make sure everybody's got, everybody has a Blue Ranch. DC Diggun's here. Oh, you're in North Carolina? Can I go detecting with you in 2 weeks? Just saying. I've been trying to find somebody to play with me in the dirt because I want to go detecting around Raleigh. And if you're anywhere near there, I would love to hear from you. In fact, we're going to put my banner on the bottom so that you can see my email address. And I am checking real quick. DC Diggun is got to have a moderator tab. And I just want to introduce real quick. This is Mike from GR8 Finds. Hi.
Hey, guys. Welcome.
Yeah, we're still getting everybody situated here, but I wanted to go ahead and bring you on. And okay. It's good to see you in person instead of just texting back and forth. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's okay. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, you sent me some pictures and things, and we'll share them a little bit. But tell me, where exactly are you located? Where do you go detecting most?
I am in a weird area because I live in Pennsylvania, but I can be in Maryland in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I can be in Virginia in an hour. I can be in West Virginia in about 35 minutes. So it's a 4-state region. I am in the Chambersburg and Gettysburg area. I can be in Gettysburg in half an hour. And then, like I said, Maryland's just south of me. So I'm in a really good area because we have a lot of Civil War history around here. And also there's colonial history. There's, it's a little bit of everything. But my main thing is the Civil War history I like to hunt for. But I pretty much metal detect for anything I can find.
So when you're detecting in 4 different states like that, who has the best? Like, I know that there's rules you can't detect anywhere near Gettysburg, right? That there's like Gettysburg will get you.
I'm going to go ahead and because there's so much, bad information on that. It's a lot of people say things like that. You cannot detect on park property; it's illegal. But any private land in the area is all open game. You have to get permission. And the bad thing is a lot of people around there have been bothered so much they don't even like you coming to their house anymore. But I do have connections in the area. I'm friends with a lot of people that I've become close with, where I've got a good enough reputation built up where I have places I can hunt in that area. I have a 300-acre permission. It's literally within feet of the battlefield, but I am on private land, so I'm safe. So yeah, and that as long as you're not on park property, you're safe. So yeah, you hear a lot of people talk about, oh, you can't detect in Gettysburg, but there is a lot of private land there you can detect on. Just got to get information. So yeah.
So I was talking to a lady who is a huge Civil War buff.
Okay.
And she told me that in Gettysburg, they're building a new museum with all of these artifacts nobody's ever seen, and it's coming out next year. Do you know anything about that?
I've been hearing about that, but I don't know any fine details of that. But I've been hearing about that as well. I am friends with the one of the vice president of the Gettysburg Historical Group, and I can talk to him about that and find out for sure. He's the president, like the vice president of one of the farms there that they do reenactments and stuff, and they've preserved like 300 some acres of that area. So I'll talk to him. He would know. But yeah, I'll find out. That's interesting to know, because I know they're building a World War II museum on the outside of town too. There's a lot of stuff in that area. Gettysburg is known for Civil War, but a lot of people don't realize there's also World War I history there as well. That's where they train. Eisenhower trained tank troops there, like in the area where Pickett's Charge is at on the battlefield. If people want to Google, they can go and look at what's called Camp Colt. Camp Colt was a World War I camp that was actually at Gettysburg. So people don't know about that because they don't talk about it. But there was a lot of. It's kind of interesting to think that some of those World War I guys that were training there were training on battlefield land that probably their ancestors fought on, and they were training for World War I. So it's kind of weird how they both use the same area. So, and that one area I have permission for, I'm finding World War I stuff in that area because there was a Spanish flu camp in there as well. At the end of World War I, they were bringing soldiers back from France, and they had to quarantine them because of the Spanish flu breakout in 1918. Right. So there was a Spanish flu camp in that area, and I find a lot of World War I stuff in there as well. So it's pretty neat area.
If you did dig up something that was from the time they had the Spanish flu, do you think that's thoroughly dead now, or do you think you're going to have to like
no
working back in germs?
It's been around for a long time. Yeah, I would think it's okay. I thought about that, but it's like, no, there's no way.
Hey, just real quick, Jean, yes, please email me, because I am going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I could not get an earlier flight out. So I'm going to bring my metal detecting stuff, and I'm hoping to find something to do. So that's, I got Friday and Saturday, half the day Saturday too, if you want to get together. I have to go somewhere I have to go to Chapel Hill, North Carolina for work in 2 weeks, Mike. And,
wow.
I thought I would just sort of stuff my metal detector in my carry-on bag and somehow like break it down and bring it along, and then just, so I could check a bag with a hand digger in it.
Yeah, North Carolina is a great place. I actually did the dig stock event the last spring event they had. And it was weird for me because the soil down there is all sand. If you go down there and dig when you're there, you're going to notice it's a lot of sand.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like we were inland 100 miles, maybe 80 miles, I think. I don't really know for sure. But the weird thing was the fields we were hunting in cotton field, which was really strange for me. I never hunted a cotton field. One guy found a great white tooth in the field. So that whole area used to be underwater.
Oh, weird.
So my friend, I'm actually friends with, I don't know if you know the guy who does dig stock. His name's Matt Jones. I'm good friends with him. Okay. And he finds a lot of those megalodon teeth and stuff in that area too. So I think that's something I actually have an interest in doing more than just metal detecting. I want to start hunting fossils and things like that. I got lucky here 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen the video. I was hunting a local stream in Maryland, and I found an actual 7 million year old whalebone in the river there.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, it's amazing that I've even found that, because I was detecting. But I'm always keeping my eyes peeled when I'm detecting. I don't know if you do that too. You never know what you're going to find. It's that, that's not metal. So I just happen to see that in the water. So.
I mostly look for marbles and stuff on the ground.
I do that too. Yeah, I do that too.
Because that's like my favorite thing, is to find marbles. But I'm
Me
just
too.
that way.
Yeah, I
So,
like the ones that glow with the black light. Those are really fun to find.
tell me,
They
what
got,
do you swing? What detector do you use?
I use the MindLab Equinox 800 right now. I've been using it for a couple years now.
Uh-huh.
I started out using Garrett's, and then I just thought I would branch out into another machine and try it out. I'm still learning it even after this long.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's a lot of different functions in that machine that you have to learn. I basically just it's not really a turn on and go machine. There's things you have to set it up. I like using the field modes in those, but I've been trying to use a little bit of the different. There's a park mode, field mode, beach mode, and something else. I can't remember exactly, but I use the field modes the most because I do a lot more relic hunting than coin shooting.
Uh-huh.
But I do look for coins too, but mainly just relics. I like relics. Coins are great, don't get me wrong, but relics tell a personal story of what somebody was doing. Sometimes coins can as well, but when you find a personal item, to me, it tells more of a story. I think it's fun to find a razor, or anything that's personal, buttons especially, because that was something somebody, touched each day,
Uh-huh.
so, but yeah.
So does this mean, are you one of these guys that digs it all? Like no matter what the tone is?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why people don't dig a lot of nickels and gold because they're the lower numbers, and everybody thinks it's going to be foil. But for instance, you're going to show some pictures of mine. I was hunting a Civil War camp in West Virginia, and I got a solid 12 signal, and it was a gold coin. And I'm training myself to dig them low numbers because that gold coin, I thought it was going to be a shotgun shell head stamp because that's what usually they ring up on the Equinoxes at 12. And
Uh-huh.
it was a gold coin. So, you just never know. Dig it all.
Actually, I'm going to pull these up so that we can do is the gold coin in the one she sent me? That's the
Yeah.
girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry I didn't give the other side. I didn't show the picture of the date. I just sent the one side. I should have sent both.
Let me pull it up so that we can talk about it at the same time. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can do something clever here and share screen. And that is the gold coin. Now,
Yeah, that was.
what
Go ahead.
denomination is that?
That's $1 gold piece. They're real small. That's what's actually the most amazing part about finding that is it's so tiny. They're not very big at all.
So
They're
what did it ring as?
they're about as big as the end of your pinky, probably.
Uh-huh.
So they're
What
tiny.
did it ring up as on the Equinox? What was the tone? Do you remember?
11, 12.
11, 12. Okay.
Yeah, constant.
My friend Teresa, the treasure hunter, found one of these in Louisiana. She let me hold it, which sounds weird, but I was like, "Can I touch the gold coin?" Because I wanted to see how heavy it was. And it's surprising how tiny but how heavy it is.
Yeah, the gold is so dense. It's amazing how much weight it has for such a small piece. But yeah, this is a special coin because where I found it, that was a special day for me. I found somewhere around 47 Civil War bullets in that same spot.
Oh, wow.
I found a soldier's wedding ring there. I found artillery shell fragments. I had probably the best day detecting ever that day. And that coin was, being at the location I found it, I would be positive to say that a soldier dropped that gold coin because of where it was at.
Well, what was a day's wage for a soldier back then, do you think?
Well, my connections tell me that they were paid in these gold dollar pieces, so it's very possible this was what they got paid.
But it wouldn't have been a day. They would have gotten that for like working a week or something, or
month. Probably. I don't really know for sure, but yeah, it's something that I would like to do some research on to find out exactly how much they did make. It's interesting.
So when you found this, it made your day, and when he lost it, it ruined his.
Yeah.
So what year was the coin? Did it have a date on the back?
Yeah, 1853.
Wow, that is
you can actually, if you wanted to see it, it's in my video list, but it's one of my videos from last winter, so you'd have to find it.
If you have a or here I can do it. I'm going to drop your link in chat so that people have that. I'm sure everybody's got a Blue Ranch, so everybody can just click on your name as well. But let me. Oh no!
Well, thank you.
Do that from here. I got to pop a different window to do that because apparently I'm too lame to actually have done this right. Here, let me hide screen again for a second. Put us back on here. And then I want to do is I want to drop your link. And let me, hold on just a minute. Got to get to the right place here. Here we go. Go to channel. And yeah, I've been, I've been subscribed to you for, I think, over a year now. You really have some really great content. You have drugged with a lot of famous people too. I mean, I think, wasn't that picture of you with Aqua Chigger?
Yeah, me and him are good friends. Yeah.
So is he like, I got to ask you, because, you know, I watch his videos and he like is really easily entertained. To say the least. You know this. You've seen it, you know him. So yeah. My question is, when he's out digging and stuff, is he on anything or is he just like easily entertained in general?
He's just very passionate about what he does.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this. I've been around him a lot. I've had the opportunity when we go to some areas to dig. I got to ride with him in his truck for hours to go places, and we get into some stories, and he has so many stories with detecting. He's been doing this for a long time. About a little. I mean, I'm in my early 40s, and so he's been detected for like 30 years. So I was a little kid when he basically started. But yeah, he's got a lot of energy too. Even at my age, I can't keep up with him sometimes. I mean, he can just go. He goes. He's fast. But yeah, he's really good. A good person to learn from. I've had a couple memorable experiences. The picture that you got, that is the location where I found my Confederate Civil War belt buckle, and it's a 2-piece. I'm missing the wreath that the piece goes into. And he knew I had found that, and he wanted to come out and help me find that. He said, "I'll help you find it. If I locate it, I'm giving it to you." So he comes out there, and the picture that you used in the thumbnail is him coming there to help me find that wreath, but he finds another piece, the Civil War officer's buckle. So there's more Civil War stuff there than I thought of, and he just I don't know, it's amazing he finds stuff like that. This is the second time I've taken him to a location. He's found 2 belt buckles. I mean, we found one outside of Gettysburg, and then now this one. And I think your husband or somebody didn't you show an officer's plate that you guys found?
Yeah, that was Eric found that, and he actually he found it, but he didn't show it to me. And then we were watching Adventures in Dirt, and somebody else was going all crazy over the same buckle, and it was funny because he actually said, he's like, "Oh, I got one of those," and I was like, "You do not." And he went out and he goes, "Yeah, it's in the garage." And he went out. We got buckets of stuff in the garage. Just every time you go digging, you end up with a 5-gallon bucket full of junk, and then we sort through it, and there's recyclables and whatever. And he threw it in one of the buckets, and it's been sitting there for like 2 years before he even showed it to me.
Oh, those are a great piece. Yeah, that's an awesome piece.
Yeah, it is in beautiful shape. I don't know if I have it in here. I probably don't. This is a computer I bought for work. So it's actually a computer. It doesn't have any of my good stuff in it. It's just, it happened to be where I have the best internet connection. So this is where I do my streaming now too.
Yeah. That was a pretty neat day finding, I tell you, metal detecting is a solo hobby, but some of my best memories is from when I'm detecting with people. It's not always about the finds. It's sometimes about the memories you get with people.
Did you go out with yourself mostly, or do you usually find somebody to go detecting with?
I go by myself all the time. I just, sometimes it is nice to have company with you. I just hunted with Rachel from Jersey Ray Digs, and then Patrick from Stories from the Signal. I detect with them. I detect with I don't know if you know who Relic Recoverist is. Her name is Jocelyn. She doesn't really do any videos much. I've
I thought
been with.
she wasn't detecting at all anymore because all she does is crazy lamp lady videos.
Yeah,
Now.
that's basically all she does now. I'm good friends with them too, so I do detect with her boyfriend a lot. He still detects when he can.
Now,
But
what's his
yeah,
name?
that's what Drew. I don't know
Drew.
if you know
That's
who
right.
he is. Yeah. He detects when he can. They don't live very far from me, and they're the people I get all my supplies from because he has everything I need. I just lost my headphones the other day, so I got to get another set of headphones from him. I left them at the place I was detecting, so somebody else is gonna find them. I'm sure.
So, does Drew have like a metal detecting supply company then, or you said you get
Well,
things
he sells through her website. It's relicrecovers.com.
Okay.
He has an office and a shop in Carlisle, Pennsylvania,
Uh-huh.
and um, basically, if you order something from them, they're going to ship it to you. But with me being so close and I know them personally, I just drive up there and get my stuff. You can do that too.
Yeah. It's a
But
little
yeah,
far from South Dakota, but yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah,
You
that's
guys are
where
lucky because you're out in an area where you have so many opportunities and you have so many people that you can connect with as well. And I think
yeah,
that's fantastic.
yeah. There's another. I don't know if you know who Keystone History Hoarders are. I
Uh-huh.
detect with him. That's Charles. I detect with him. And I get a lot of people. I get messages from several people all the time wanting to. I can't take everybody, but I can take. I like to do this for people. I have people that haven't found Civil War stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I'm willing to take people occasionally to locations so they can get their first bullet or their first button. Because that's important for me to do that for people. I got a friend who has never found a bullet. He found his first bullet and he was so excited. So
See, now you're
I
going to
do
have
that.
everybody in chat contacting you and saying, "Can I come over and find my first
Yeah,
bullet?" You know
yeah,
that.
I know. I have it all the time through Facebook and stuff, but I mean, it's something I really enjoy doing. But you just never know what you're going to find out there. The stream I've been hunting in Maryland, I went there to look for coins because it was a swimming hole, and me and Patrick stumbled upon tons of Civil War bullets. You just never know what's in the rivers.
Were they dropped or fired?
They were dropped and fired. He found a fired one. We found 20 dropped. Um, and then Chig Aqua Chicker came out there with me, and he found a few things out there too recently. But yeah, I can't find a place he hasn't been.
Uh-huh.
every time I call him or text him, I'm like, "Hey, you want to go to this place?" Oh, I've already been there. So, but he'll go back. He's been everywhere.
Does he live in Pennsylvania too then?
No, he lives in Hagerstown, Maryland area, and that
Oh,
kind of
okay.
that in that vicinity. He's close to West Virginia and Maryland. I believe it's a Maryland. I can't remember exactly what it's close to the West Virginia line.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah.
So I got to ask you, if I ever end up out towards Pennsylvania, Maryland, will you take me metal detecting to get my first Civil War tchotchke?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Would you? Because it's not even about like show me your secret hunting grounds. It's more like I'd love to hunt with you someday. I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Likewise, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind hunting with you. I got a friend who lives out in Wyoming. His name is Dwayne, and he's invited me to come out that way because he finds a lot of Indian Wars stuff in that area.
Hey,
So I
if you
thought,
come out, you let me know because we could meet up in the hills.
how
Where in
far are you
Wyoming
from?
is he?
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Where is he? Like
I don't
in
know
Wyoming?
exactly where he's at. I met him at Digstock,
Okay.
and he hunts with what's her name? Lucky Jen, I think her name is.
Okay.
And he said I could come out there and hunt with them sometime. He's got a lot of the Indian War stuff is just like the Civil War stuff because the Indian War started like right when the Civil War ended. So a lot of that stuff was just used. They didn't get new stuff. It was all just used in the Indian Wars period too. So
Right. Well, actually, the Indian Wars went on before the Civil War, during and after
okay,
the
yeah,
Civil War,
yeah,
because it was a constant push to get people, like
yeah,
they really like they kept moving people out west, and then the Indians would keep killing them, and so they had to
yeah.
keep pushing them further and further. I did a
Yeah.
video on Fort Sisseton. I got to go out and hunt there.
Ooh. Yeah,
They,
I seen that. I think I seen that
yeah,
video. That was good. That was awesome.
they were really nice about letting anybody, you can detect as long as you promise to give them every last thing. And I'm talking, they got everything.
Yeah.
Literally, they said, oh, we have enough square nails. And the minute I showed them one, they go, yeah, we want that one. And they took it.
That's always nice. I've got places like that too, where they document everything. I have to give them the GPS coordinates of where it was at. It's not always for me about keeping it all, because if I find a Civil War bullet, I can only keep so many bullets. It's like after a while you got enough of them. But yeah, it's a good area to be in. The opportunities are endless where you can go. Get permission, create relationships with people, and respect their land, and you'll be able to go back. So
how often do you go detecting?
I started in 2010, but I didn't really do it that much heavily until 2019. So it hasn't been. I have off and on. I've been a treasure hunter my whole life. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana area originally, out in the Midwest, and I used to hunt arrowheads out there all the time in that area, and I just loved hunting arrowheads. So I've been basically doing it. My dad I got this from my father. He hunted bottles and dug bottles, and it's kind of in my blood. So, but yeah, 2010 is when I got my first detector. I think I got a bounty hunter, and I had a whites, and I've had several others. But yeah, that's where I kind of got started with detecting, and then I kind of did it part time here and there. But I actually started doing it. I got my mine lab in 2019, so that's when I really started doing it full time. So,
well, that is awesome. So do you have a day job, or can you go out every day?
I actually am. I am a full time reseller online. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. My wife works. We have 4 children. So I basically care for them, and I sell online. I sell on eBay, Facebook. I go to the flea markets, and I do pretty good for myself. I've gotten so busy where I almost need to hire somebody. But it's a really can be a very rewarding career, but it can also be at the same time scary, because you never know exactly how much you're going to sell an item for. I do storage auctions and things like that, and buy in bulk, and then resell on.
Do you go buy storage lockers that have been abandoned?
I do that. I do auctions. Yeah. So you never know what you're going to find. My biggest score was about 3 years ago. This is what really got me going. I was working for somebody, and this happened to me. I'm like, you know what? I think I could make a living doing this. I did an auction in this area, and lo and behold, I bought a tote of Civil War stuff. They didn't really know what they had. I didn't know what was in there, to be honest. I paid $25 for the stuff, and I ended up totally selling everything for around $20,000 for a $25 investment. So I used that money to invest in myself, and I've been doing that ever since. So, yeah. Yeah, you see those shows on TV. A lot of that stuff is not real, but there is people out there that do find stuff and sell it for big money. It happens. I check the Goodwills. I go to the flea markets. I do a little bit of everything. So with my 4 kids and my YouTube channel and my online business and this, I don't even have time to hardly do anything. I'm pretty busy. So,
well, that is awesome, though. I actually do things here and there, and I just started a new job, and it's really getting in the way of my going detecting. I found that like having to show up every day to work is really cramping my style. But yesterday I got up and I showed up. They were going to have a meeting at 9, right? So I did my morning live stream, because I stream from the farm in the morning. I went to this meeting, and they go, meeting's been canceled. And I'm like, really? I could have been out detecting for 2 hours because I was waiting for 9 for a stupid meeting.
Wow.
So I texted the boss, and I was like, all right, I'm going to shift around my schedule. I got some things to do. I'll be back later. And I took off, and I met up with Dwayne Roy and went metal detecting all afternoon. And that was my video tonight, was me playing hooky yesterday. It really, I don't know. This fall is going to be hard, because in the wintertime, I don't mind working. But when the ground is good, that's totally different.
I love winter time. I'm not a summertime person. I don't know how your weather is out there, but we have terrible humidity around here. It's just been so humid today. I went out, tried to go out a little bit this evening. The mosquitoes were just terrible. So,
Oh yeah. So I just want to say, Flash in the Pan is in the house. So is Autism. Magnet Fish and Mary's here. Marty is nuts about Diggun's here. I feel bad that we haven't greeted half the people that have been streaming in here, but I just wanted to just take a second,
okay.
do a shout out. Jersey Ray Diggs just had her 600 or 500 subscriber giveaway, and I think she is very close to 600. So definitely check her out if you haven't. And
I might as well.
And I have a tiny little gnat making me crazy here. So
I might as well bring that up while I'm at it. I forgot. I'm like 14, 15 away from 2,000 subscribers. And I just want to announce I'm going to be giving away, I don't know if you guys can see it.
Here, let me zoom you in. Hold on.
It's going to be an uncirculated Franklin $50. That's going to be one of my giveaway pieces. And then I'm going to give away 3 Buffalo nickels.
Nice. Put your hand behind the, when you put it up to the camera, put your hand behind it. There you go.
And then this is an uncirculated. This came out of the original roll. It's never been circulated. So
that's beautiful.
It's a 1963D. So as soon as I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a video, and it's going to be, I'm going to have it. You'll basically just comment on the video, and I'll be doing a prize selection from that video, from the comments. Are you going to
do duck races?
I don't know how to do that.
I will help you duck race if you want a duck race, because it's super fun.
I might do that. We'll have to see. Once I get to 2,000, I'll let you. Maybe we can email back and forth if you know how to show me how to do that. That's one reason I haven't even done any live streams or anything, because I don't really know. I hate admitting this, but I'm not the best with technology. I'm still learning. So,
well, I actually texted you earlier to see if you wanted me to simultaneously broadcast our stream on your channel too. But if you want to, when you're ready to do your giveaway, we can set it up so that it's streaming on your channel and I can simultaneously broadcast it. We can do fun things.
Yeah, we'll email back and forth. I appreciate it, because I don't know what I'm doing. So that was the one thing that really kept me from doing YouTube, because I metal detected a long time before I started doing this. And Aqua Chigger was really my mentor. He's the one who said, hey, if I can do this, you can do it. So me and him talked back and forth for a little bit. I was talking to him at one of the Civil War shows, and that was the day I decided to do it. So,
well, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you. Here, I've got to move some things around because I was copying and pasting my names out of participants. Do you want to talk about? I've got a couple things on screen that you sent me, and do you want to talk to them real quick? Let me go ahead and hit share screen.
Okay.
If I can do this cleverly, let's see. There we go. So this is the half of the buckle that you said Aqua Chigger was helping you find?
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody doesn't know what these look like and they want to Google a Civil War CS officer's buckle, this would actually be a 2-piece. There would be another side to that, and it would lock into a wreath. So a lot of people don't find them together. It'd be amazing to find that together, but at least I got the best part. It has the CS on it. But my quest for that wreath is still there. I want to get back there. Luckily, this land I go to is a relative. It's my cousin's property, so I have full access to it whenever I want. But I want to find the wreath to that. But that is amazing find. I can even date the period where in 1862, the troops they were taking the Confederate troops to a location in the winter of 1862. So I can narrow this piece down to the exact regiments and stuff. So that's what's pretty cool about it.
So would the other piece just have a wreath, or would it say something on it?
It would just be a wreath. It'd be a round piece. and that would just, I wish I had an example, but it would just lock in. You'll have to Google what them look like if you want to see one, but they're hardly ever found together. I mean, it may not be there. It's really odd how me and him didn't find it, but it could still be there somewhere. It's a pretty big property. It's like 200 acres. Who knows, But
now, what does CS stand for? And I know I'm probably a moron because I'm the only person who probably doesn't know this.
That's Confederate States.
Confederate States. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been like if the South would have won the war, they would have had 13 states. So Missouri, a lot of people don't know this. Missouri was considered Confederate. I didn't know that until recently. So I learned something new every day. But yeah, that would be Confederate States, and there's different variants of this buckle. This is the one that was made in Richmond, Virginia. This variation. So, and Richmond, Virginia would have been the capital of the South if they would have won the war.
So, how many states in all were involved in the Civil War? If there were 13 southern states, how many northern states were fighting them?
I think every state in the North was involved in some. Well, I don't think everyone was, but that's a good question. I don't know exactly.
All right. I didn't know if it's just me not knowing this knowledge because, I actually grew up in public school. So I'm just going to blame it on that. Just saying.
I know Pennsylvania was real big in the Civil War. You had Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Michigan had Civil War soldiers. Massachusetts, Maine, New York. So it was pretty much a lot of them, and I didn't even know this, but there was some Canadians that actually volunteered to come down and fight too. I didn't know that. I've been doing some research on that. It's interesting to read about.
Do you ever follow Liz Diggun Canucks channel?
Yeah, I'm friends with her. I like the series she was doing on that. That's where I learned that from, is watching her channel.
Yeah, she has some really interesting things on her channel sometimes. Yeah. Okay, I Googled it, and there were 25 states in the Union States of the U.S. Civil War. But West Virginia didn't become a state until the middle of the war, so the Union started out as 24 states.
Yeah, that West Virginia is a weird one. That's where my parents live at. So that West Virginia was basically formed from the Civil War. In 1863, that part of Virginia didn't want no part of the war, so they decided to be their own state. That's why it's called West Virginia.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in 1863. So when Robert E. Lee was retreating from the Battle of Gettysburg, he was trying to get back across the Potomac River in Maryland, because at the time that would have been Virginia at the time. So he wanted to get out of this area because he was in enemy territory. So when I go down to Maryland, there was it's pretty interesting to think the Battle of Gettysburg ended July 3rd, 1863. But there was small battles that were breaking out along the retreat line all the way back into Virginia. There was a battle in Boonesboro, Maryland. There was a battle in Funkstown, Maryland. I've actually hunted some of those sites. So there was battles breaking out on the retreat because Lincoln said, hey, we need to go ahead and take out the Confederates when they're most vulnerable on the retreat. They really missed an opportunity to end the war during that period. They didn't. And the reason was the Union Army was just so depleted themselves. They were tired. They just went through a 3-day battle in Gettysburg. They really didn't feel like chasing them. But that was Lincoln's goal, and he was upset they didn't do that during that period. So, as you know, the war lasted another 2 years after the Battle of Gettysburg. But after the Battle of Gettysburg was ended, that was really the fall of the Confederate Army. They really wasn't the same after that battle. That was the deciding, really, after that, they were on the retreat.
So that was like the last nail in the coffin?
It pretty much, I mean, it went on for 2 more years, amazingly, but they were pretty much, that was, Gettysburg was really bad for the Confederates because they should have never tried coming up into Northern Territory for one. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad that, I mean, we didn't learn a lot about Civil War history in school because, I grew up in California. So not just public school, but public school in California, if you can imagine that. Um,
Yeah.
but it's really interesting now that, I kind of am trying to learn more about history. It's really interesting to kind of know, exactly what went on. And that's
Yeah.
one of the neat things is when you find something in the dirt, it really gives you incentive to figure out the story. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
It tells a story. You know, the history books have been written about the Civil War, but sometimes you might make a discovery that changes a little bit of that. It could have got somebody didn't know about. That's what's great about metal detecting. Everything tells a story. Um, you know, so
Well, let me ask you this. What is the top thing on your bucket list that you would like to find that you have not found yet? Because you already got the gold coin. So
I
I'm
know
just wondering what it is that you
uh,
really want to find.
there's several things. Uh, I mean, I found a Civil War belt buckle, but I have not found a U.S. belt buckle yet, and that's really my bucket lister. Um, but I found my bullets. I found enough of them. I mean, there's still some bullets I would like to find that I haven't found different styles and things. But a U.S. Civil War belt buckle would be on my top of my list. And as far as coins, I want to find a Morgan or a peace dollar. That would be, you know, like the pinnacle of coins, I believe. I know gold is great and all, but I want to find a big silver dollar. That's just one of my, I don't know. So
Now, do you ever hunt like parks or are you mostly out in fields all the time? Because
I
you're
hunt. I hunt parks.
okay.
That's what's nice about Pennsylvania. They do allow metal detecting in the parks. You just have to have a permit in some of them. I was hunting one the other day where you didn't have to have a permit, but on the sign it was really kind of weird. It said on the sign it didn't say no metal detecting. The sign said do not metal detect in fenced-in areas, athletic areas, which I don't understand that because it was in the middle of the woods, and it said don't detect in archaeological sites. So I guess that means anywhere else in the park is open game. So I went I went in there and detected, and nobody bothered me. So I just stayed away from there was some historical stuff, and I think what they mean by that is some of the areas that had real historical stuff that was fenced in
Uh-huh.
with historical signs. They didn't want you detected in them sites. So as long as you're in the woods, with nothing there, I think you were okay. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's nice. Some of the parks around here do allow metal detecting. Now, some states like Virginia, you would not want to be hunting on public land in Virginia because they have a lot more rules there. Um, that's what's so tough about metal detecting, and because every state has different laws, and it's just like with fishing and hunting, same thing. Every state has different laws. Um, so in
Yeah, sorry,
Virginia,
I
in
have a
Virginia,
little
you
tiny
can.
fly going around here right in front of my face. That's what if I clap at random, it's because I'm trying to kill something.
Okay, I was wondering what was going on.
I know.
um,
I'm sorry.
well,
It's
no, it's
because
okay.
I'm sitting in the dark, and so it's like lurking by in front of my screens because they're the only
Yeah.
thing that's light in here. So,
What I was
so
going to say, in Virginia, you can hunt in the water, but you have to
uh-huh.
have a water hunting permit, which costs $25.
What?
So I plan on getting that. Yeah, it's $25 to hunt the water in Virginia.
Okay.
So
So,
that's one stipulation in Virginia. So
so when you hunt in the water, do you actually like dive down for stuff, or is this just walking, wading through, and whatever you can?
just waiting. I do use a snorkel occasionally, but mainly just I'm not real big on deep water. I know Chig, he'll get in water over his head sometimes. I'm not. I don't like that. I'm in water maybe up to my waist. I
Okay.
won't. I don't want. For one, metal detecting in the water is a whole new animal when it comes to detecting. It's not the same. Um, I've taken people that have detected for 15 years and they've never been in the water, and they'll go in the water and they're like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like it's not the same. Um, I've done it now about 15 times, and every time I go, I get better at it.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's a learning curve for me. I'm not real big on hunting the water, but I think if you're going to be metal detecting, why not? Because there's a lot of stuff in the water. Might as well try it.
I thought you guys all went in the water because the ground was too dry this time of year.
What's
I,
that?
thought that, I thought the guys back east, like I see Hoover Boys do it too.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that everybody went in the water because it's just the ground's too dry and it's just hot and nasty.
Well, it's really dry right now. The ground is so hard. I was trying to detect in my backyard this evening, and it was just like dry, hard as a rock. You never know what's going to be in your yard, though. I just went in my backyard recently, and I found a barber dime in my backyard. So it's crazy. You just never know.
How big is your backyard?
Not big. It's not even an acre. It's maybe a half acre. I've hit it before.
It's like totally random that you'd have a barber dime back there.
Well, I mean, this was a farm here, and they broke it off into like half acre sections or an acre sections, and I figured there could be stuff here. I don't normally hunt my yard because I kind of save it for when I just need to go out and find a few things. So who knows? I did find a military spoon in my backyard too.
Oh, wow.
The field just down the road, not even a half mile from me, was a Civil War campsite. So I live close to where all this activity was. So who knows what's in my yard, you know?
So how many of your neighbors do you know?
I know pretty much all of them because I've detected all their yards.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because since you've had a barber dime in your yard, I'd be knocking on the neighbor's door next. But sounds like you got that covered.
Yeah, they're all pretty nice about it. They all know who I am and stuff, and have watched videos, and so.
Listen, I would like you to tell me what this is. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, that was a field I was hunting up here. That is a 1890s bicycle bell.
A bicycle bell, okay.
Yeah, it's brass with a little bit of a coating on it. It's pretty cool because it has them. I don't know if you can blow that up a little bit closer, but it has like little wings on it, and that would have been on a bicycle from the 1890s period.
Like that bigger?
Yeah, that's really good. I can see it really good now. At first, I didn't really know what it was until I had it ID'd. And what's neat is the bicycle would have wooden rims too. So it's pretty neat.
That is absolutely beautiful. The way you photographed it, it almost looks like it's an ad for Minecraft. Like you could be on a Minecraft product catalog with that. I'm serious. I mean, look at that. It's like you put it right with the coil. It's like very well done.
That was what I did. I did that. Now, yeah, that is my Mind Lab. Okay, I was trying to think what machine I was using that day. Yeah, I see it there. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to get that field again.
Have you been back there?
No, it was planted. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but that's a cornfield, and I don't know if anybody else has tried hunting cornfields after it's been cut. It's really hard to swing. This year they planted beans there, so as soon as the beans are cut, and here in about a month, I'll be getting in there again. I found several Civil War buttons in this field. I found a lot of stuff in this field.
Well, that is awesome. I thought it was some kind of shield is what it looked like. So I didn't know what it was.
It's a bicycle bell.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah, so that gave off an awesome signal too.
If you had to say what your favorite find is this it, or do you have like a favorite find?
Well, I didn't even include it in my picture. I have so many things I don't really know what to say is my favorite. I found a Confederate Civil War button the other day that still has a piece of uniform on it. That's pretty neat.
Oh, wow.
The cloth from the uniform is still on the back of it. So that's pretty neat. I don't know. I think everything. I don't know. It's all neat, but that button's pretty special. It's a South Carolina button. Has a palmetto tree on it, but probably, I mean, that bicycle bell is amazing. As far as like non-military stuff, that's probably my favorite find as far as non-military.
I wish I knew what was on the other side of it. Is it like
it's just domed? It's just domed. There's nothing on the other side of it. It's just it's like a bell. And what's amazing, you want me? I can go pull it out and show it to you.
Sure. Why don't you do that? I'd love to see it.
All right, just take me out of the screen real quick and I'll be back.
Okay. All right, guys. While he's doing that, we're going to change screens here, and we're going to pick up and get started with putting something in a duck race. And you guys can, we'll fill a little time doing that if you guys are good with that. Let me go ahead and pop a window. And Salty Magnets in the house. Good to see you. And let's see who else we got here. See, My Way 1 is here. I've been trying to greet people without interrupting because, that would be rude. Juice is here. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, I want to know if you left a Vienna sausage can in the farm that I was hunting yesterday, Juice, because that my friend totally dug one up. And let's see, we're going to pick up the duck race thing. What is that again? There it is. OnlineStopwatch.com. We're going to put some names in, and we're actually not duck racing. We're going to do a race, but I actually like the horses better, but I think let's do dog race maybe. Let's see what races we got. And I've got, everybody is on my list here, but I'm going to have to read it out and make sure we are in, we're actually got everybody's name in. So we've got, looks like 26 in chat. We're going to try this and see if we can get close to 26 if I just copy and paste the names I have so far. Oh, look at that. We have too many. All right. So here's the deal. Anybody who's not still here in chat when we call, we will we'll pass it down to number 2. Let me make sure I'm not wrapping anybody. And I think that looks good. I got 35 in the list. No, Tri-Valley is worth 2. I think that's it. Okay, we got them back. So we're going to hide this. I'm going to put you back in. All right. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. How to get my glasses on. I got to wear glasses now. I can't see anything. But yeah, here it is. That's the back.
Okay.
See, it's just hollow.
So there was a clapper or something that would run around and make the sound.
Yeah. Like if I hold it and still hit it, I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Oh yeah.
So it still has a nice ring to it.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing something that old is still got all that,
Now it looks heavy. Is it heavy?
It is rather heavy for the size of it. But it's brass. It's got a little bit of a chrome coating that would have been on it. But yeah, I think it would have had like a little thing on the side that just, they still make bicycle bells. You've probably seen them, but they don't make them like that anymore.
Oh no, that is actually really cool.
And then I got something else to show everybody that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. This is something you don't see very often. I actually found, I was hunting a river, a Civil War site, and out of the bank, I dug a soldier's shoe, an actual Civil War shoe. It's leather. The water preserved it over the years. That's why it didn't deteriorate. And the signal I got was from the nails in the shoe, but it looks terrible. You can tell where the soldier walked a lot.
Oh,
right here. But
he literally walked until he had nothing left on his shoe.
Yeah, this is called a brogan. But I found Civil War bullets and other things with this, so I'm pretty sure this was what a soldier's actual leather shoe that was dug up.
Now there's no bones in it, are there?
No. I mean, who knows what this came from upstream? It could have washed downstream from a shallow grave. I mean, during the Civil War in this area, they would bury soldiers anywhere they could. So who knows? But that's definitely what it is. I had it ID'd from my friends in Gettysburg. So
that is very cool. When I was in the hills last month, I was meeting up with Teresa, the treasure hunter.
Yeah,
I've seen her. Wyoming, right?
Yeah.
And the guy that gave us permission to go detect at his gold mine site, they had found some not carcasses. What do you call them? Remains.
Oh wow!
Of miners, and so he had this boot And in the boot, there were still toe bones. And the archaeological people from South Dakota came and they took everything, and then they returned back the relics because they were done with them. So they came and took the bodies, they returned the relics, and the boot that they returned still had toe bones in it. So the guy's got
Wow.
like the toe bones of a miner on his porch.
Wow. That's oof. That's a little weird. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Okay. So we've
juice.
got
Juice
Juice
said
in the
that
house. He's talking.
juice.
Back. I still say Juice was dropping Vienna sausage cans in the farm I was hunting yesterday for sure.
Yeah, after all them, I seen where he ate all them things.
Yeah. Coming
He
out
was
swinging, just made 100. Congratulations on hitting 100 subscribers. I would suggest anybody who is building their channels come to one of my Monday Digs video after parties, because we do share the love, and where we spin, and we spin for 10 different people to do a duck race or unicorn race, but then we also highlight all 10 of those channels. So definitely come, and we'll see if we can't get some extra exposure for you. There are so many people putting videos out these days that are
yep.
and the channels. It's really good to support one another. I would love to see you guys go out to GR8 Finds, even though he's bigger than the rest of us. Go out if you've not already subscribed to him. Let's see if we can't topple him over to the 100 or 2,000 mark. He's at 1.99, so he's like 5 short or something. I'm not sure. Do you know how many you need?
No, I don't know exactly. I don't keep track. I think it's, I don't know, like maybe 15, something like that.
Well, you're at 1.99, so that means you need 9 or less, or 10.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and things always go up and down, but at
Yeah,
any rate,
yeah, it seems like overnight you get up and you'll lose like 5 or something. And that's one thing I wanted to bring up. If anybody subscribed to somebody, always check periodically, because like I was subscribed to you for a long time, and then one day I got up and it wasn't. I don't understand why that happens, but sometimes you have to resubscribe. I don't understand it.
It's because you weren't spending enough time watching my videos and commenting.
Is that why?
Yes, that is why. If you subscribe to somebody, try to at least watch. You turn on the notification bell, and when a short pops up, hit that thumbs up button.
Well, it's happened to some people I do watch too occasionally. I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. It happened to a channel I watched just the day before, and it was gone. I don't understand. Yeah,
Did you comment on their stream and everything?
Yeah, I even Aqua Chigger, I'm subscribed to him, and it came off after a couple weeks. I watch him periodically, and it came off. And he told me it's a glitch that happens, is what he thinks.
Okay.
So it does happen occasionally, even if you're watching videos. I don't know why, but it does happen. So
what you're trying to tell me is you do watch my videos, and I shouldn't feel hurt, right?
No, I do watch you guys. I don't always comment. I don't always, I always give a thumbs up, but I mean, I do watch videos. I watch them. I watch them to learn from people. You know
what I do, and I do this a lot, is I will leave video. If somebody builds a playlist of their videos, I'll let it run on my computer and just let it sit all night. And I may pop in and thumbs up or comment on 1 or 2 of them, but chances are I ran through all of them to give you your watch hours. And I do that whenever I've got people that are actually like posting, "Hey, Hot Mess is in the house." It's about time you followed Juice over here. Or did he follow you? I don't know. I'm just checking my list here. We are going to do a race, and GR8 Finds. I did, Mike. I put you in here too, so you're in the race.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to share this, if I can add it back in. And we're going to make sure we have everybody in here. And I think, because I had everything alphabetized, I think I might have duplicated a few people. So I got to check this real quick. Because, Relic Reaper's in twice. I got to fix this. This one is 36 people on the list, because that didn't sound right.
Did you check? Did you catch Rachel's giveaway the other night?
I was in Rachel's giveaway, but I was popping between Juice's channel and Rachel's channel on that, and then I was over at Jamie swing that thing. He was
Yeah.
going on at the same time. And, it's actually tough because, sometimes you have people streaming at the exact same time. And, you can.
Yeah.
People, I know a lot of people will hop back and forth. I do that. I'll sit there and I'll hop back and forth between two streams, or I'll run one on my computer and one on my phone because I want to spread out the watch hours. And of course, I don't want to miss a giveaway. There's that. Yeah, see, Olin's in here twice. I'm really, this is lame. Let me just fix this here.
Somebody named Chu is wanting to be added.
Hey, Chu, how are you? Yep.
CHU.
All right, I got 34 on the list, and I have here. I'm going to post your channel one more time, and then I'm going to drop that off of there because I have too many windows open. So
all right, I'm gonna step back here and turn my air conditioner down. It's getting cold in my room.
All right,
I'll be right back. It's just right behind me.
Yeah, no problem.
I've got my door shut because my kids are out there and they've got the cats and stuff, and it's just getting cold in my room.
See, I got a lot more people are coming in because they know towards the end of my stream I give things away. So they play elsewhere, and then they come over here to hang out when I'm giving stuff out. But I'm good with that. I don't care.
Yeah.
The important thing is to make sure that you're touching base with the creators that you like, and you can't always be everywhere at the same time, but it's nice to touch base.
Right. Exactly.
Nope, I got to get Kenny in there. I'm going to read, you guys, I'm going to read these off, and that way you guys can tell me who I'm missing. I see Show Me is in here. See, they know that we're going to race for a prize wheel, but then we're also going to, for a prize wheel spin, but we're also racing for silver tonight. And so that's why everybody came back in. We're giving away 10 pieces of silver over the next, over 10 live streams. And I think we have given away 4 of them so far, something like that. And every time, what I did is I put 15 pieces of silver on this big silver wheel. We're spinning to, for the first 10 pieces that go out on the races, the other 5 roll over to my big fat giveaway, which is for my 1,500 subscribers. I made 1,500 the other night when I was on Juice's stream. So that's where we're at. I got Cletus McFly. I can't even say that. Cletus to McFly, which is a reference to Back to the Future, I believe.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Which one do you like best? 1, 2, or 3?
1, of course. But yeah, that's one of my favorite. When I was growing up, that was like big.
I love that movie. In fact, I love any movies that have to do with time travel. I'm a little bit weird about that, but time travel.
I love that. Yeah. Yep, me too.
House. In a way, people that metal detect, we are time travelers. If you think about it, this is the closest we're going to get to ever time traveling, is being able to, see how other people lived and stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to read them off real quick, and you guys speak up if you're not on the list. I got 39 names, got 33 watching, so I'm pretty sure 6 of you are not there. But let's see if I missed anybody. I got Two Brothers Treasure, Autism Magnet Fishing, Bells, Big Bear Treasure, Chew, Cletus to McFly, Coining Around, Coming Out Swinging, Crubby the Beagle, which I think Crubby left, but we'll leave him in case he pops back in. I got DC Diggun, Flash in Your Pan, Great Finds, Hot Mess Fishing, Who Bad, Sam Damgo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hunter X. I've got Gene P, Jersey Ray Diggs, Judy Menzel, Juice, Carla Ainsworth, Kenny, Leanne Crawford, Lucky Luke Prospecting. I've got Martin Smith, Marty's Nuts About Digging. I've got North Cal Digger, New Horizons, Okie Dirt Diggers Adventures, Olin Borden, Patty DeSharoon, Paul Last, Relic Reaper, Salty Magnet Fisher, See It My Way 1, Show Me Treasure, Sky Quest, Swiffle Treasure, and Treasure Hunter. Oh, do I have a Hunter X, or is Hunter X not? I'm willing to bet that Hunter X is Treasure Hunter X. Oops. And I just lost my names. Hold on. If I do save as, they'll come back. I figured this
How many? How many names is that?
How many names do I have? I have 39 names in, but I think Hunter X is not a real name. I see that's Treasure Hunter X, and they're in twice. So let me see. I don't know where I was at, but Salty Magnet, Relic Reaper, Paul Last, Patty DeSharoon, Janice Weber's new. Olin Borden, you're on the list. Let me put Janice in. I actually, before, when we first run them, I always alphabetize them. So that way it's easy for me to check for duplicates. But once we stop them, then we're screwed. So this is, by the way, this is what we use to do duck races. And the way that I do the list is you go on your stream and you go to live chat, and then you click on the 3 dots. Here, I'll show you.
Okay.
See the way there's 3 dots here? You go here, you go participants.
Okay.
And here, actually do live chat, all messages. And then you go here and you click participants, and they should come up, all of them. Okay, it's thinking because I have a bunch of windows open. Come on. There it is. So you click participants, and then I have this list. So then you just select everybody on the list. Oh, Jello Putin's here, and I didn't have him on the list.
Okay.
But you select them all. Let's see.
So you don't actually have to key in every name?
No, you do not key in every name unless you're Juice. Juice likes to do that because he likes to type. I know he does.
Man, he must type fast. Jeez.
Yeah. So then you just basically copy and paste. And the thing about that is that when you do that, there's always going to be people missing. It's never perfect, but it does give you a lot. And who did I just say? Oh, Jello Putin's got to come in. So I'm going to do that. And Joe Dirt Treasure's in the house. See, everybody, they all said, come over because Ro's about to do a race. And so they're all popping in now. Isn't that nice? That yeah, whatever works, right? Marty Versal's in the house. I appreciate you guys coming in, even if you're popping in and out. I don't care because it's nice that you guys come and check it out and hang out with me. But I do want to make sure you grab that link to Great Finds and send him, or go over and subscribe to his channel if you have not already subscribed him, or check to make sure you are subscribed.
Hey, how many giveaways are you doing tonight?
I'm doing 2 tonight.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and can you do 3, and I'll give away a Civil War bullet that I dug.
Absolutely, that would be awesome. I see Always Detecting is in the house because somebody just said hi to them.
Let me go find one real quick, okay?
All right, you go grab it. I'm going to take you off stream for a second. Sorry to fix this, guys. So when the thing magically goes away like that, if you click done, you can go back into it and edit it. You're back. That was fast.
That stuff really close to me.
All right. Do we have anybody else who is needing to get in? I'm missing a Marty. I got 2 Martys now.
This is gonna be the bullet I'm gonna.
Oh, let me go and put you full screen for a minute so they can see it. There you go. Now show it.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give that away tonight. I dug that in West Virginia, so.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would give away a Civil War bullet, but I actually only have one, and it's the Civil War era that I found in the town next to me, because the town that I live in was founded by Civil War veterans.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so somebody had this, bullet, but I call it a Civil War era bullet because I don't think it was actually in the Civil War. I think it's a little, I'm pushing it to say that. All right, I got 35 in chat. I got 43 in, and I think we're going to go ahead and exit solo layout. And this first race, we are going to race for Mike's Civil War bullet, and then actually, what I'll do is I'll have them still email me, and I will forward it to you because you'd rather I send it to you on Messenger. Is that right?
No, just email me. Just email me their address. That'd be fine.
All right. And do we have everybody in? Last call. All right. Coming out swinging.
This bullet is fired. This bullet's fired too.
That is awesome.
It's a cavalry bullet. It was fired.
All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to set for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And then we're going to go full screen on the race, and we're going to crank up some music too. So let's see, full screen layout. We'll go super full screen. You guys can see that, right? And coming out swinging says, don't forget to smash that like button. And yes, please do that. All right, guys. So now we're going to shuffle characters, even though that means now I can't see alphabetically anything. And since we're racing for 444, we're going to shuffle 4 times. And then what I'm going to do here is we will crank up some music because we prefer that to listening to the horse race music or the duck race music or whatever. So
hopefully I don't win this race since it's for this bullet.
Well, if you win the race, I'll let you spin the wheel because that's only fair. Actually, no, we're going to be stuck with that because we're going to start the race. I'll find my music after. You guys get to listen to dog race music. I will be right back because I'm going to go chase my kid into bed real quick because it's 9:30 almost. So,
okay.
Everybody, good luck, and let's go. And Mike, you can do the race commentary.
Okay. Well, if I could see the screen, I got to get my glasses on. All right. Looks like Salty Magnet Fisher's in first place right now. But normally, it's better to be at the back of this race because it seems like somebody from the back always ends up coming up to win. I see Rachel's in there. I see Shane from See It My Way is in there. Marty's nuts about Diggun. Patty Disharoon's in there. Salty Magnet Fisher, Juice. Two Brothers is in first now. Relic Reaper, Juice.
Okay, I'm back. It's still anybody's race at this point. Sorry. Everything's on the same screen, so I can't get music until we're done. But this is where I usually pulled other music up because this stuff is not my favorite.
Yeah. Like I said, it seems like if you're in first place, it always ends up being somebody in the back that comes up and wins.
Oh yeah. Usually though, it's usually people that are either like right by where Judy is or
Okay.
way down, it's like on the 1/3 or 2/3 of the way through the screen.
Right.
Relic Reaper says he's moonwalking.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I usually just make notes of who wins. And then
Okay.
a lot of times if I don't take good notes, I have to go back and watch my live stream again. To
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, make sure you write that down, and I'll get it sent out tomorrow.
Yep, I'll definitely. I give people usually 24 hours to get back to me and give me an address, and then
Okay.
I have sent stuff out when people said, "Oh, I forgot to email you," but then they do. But
Yeah, I mean, it don't have to be tomorrow. It could be whenever you get it to me. It's fine. It's no rush.
Jello Putin's making a move, and Martin Smith is right with him. We don't know. Getting down to it, and it's going to be Chew. What do you think? Or Two Brothers? Oh my God! I don't even know who won. It could be
Looks like-
Patty. It could be Two Brothers. I think it's either Patty or Two Brothers. What do you guys think?
I don't know. That's close.
I know. It's like a photo finish.
That was like the closest race I've ever seen on here before.
All right. So I think maybe it's Two Brothers Treasures. Let's take a look.
All right.
Nope. It's Patty Disharoon.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Patty.
I think she's actually on my Facebook page. I don't know for sure.
I've got her address. I'll send it over to you.
Okay.
So congratulations, Patty. And followed by Two Brothers and followed by Chew. And I want to see. We're not doing last place, but I got to look and see who's got last place anyway. If I can make my mouse cooperate. What the heck is going on here? No, I'm serious. I've got like my mouse is being everywhere but where it wants to be. Here, I'm going to have to use it this way. First of all, oh, come on.
The dogs are still going.
I know. Okay, I got control of this mouse. First of all, we're killing this music because it's god-awful music. Sorry. I was just like, that's got to stop.
Yeah.
And last place this time was Marty is Nuts About Diggun. Now, we actually, when we do the race for silver, we'll do last place. We'll get a sticker pack. But we're not doing that on all three races tonight, just on the one, because I'm getting short on stickers till I get Park Rat Pat's making me new stickers. So till I get those.
That's who I'm going to have do mine.
Yeah, he actually made me a really cool mock-up. My whole thing with the stickers was that I felt like people put out these beautiful cartoony looking stickers, and my stickers are like very old school corporate logo-y because that's my training. And,
yeah. I'm gonna have. I met him at I don't know if you know who Swifty is. I met him at Swifty's Hunt about a couple years ago, and I was supposed to have stickers made, but I never got around to it. It's one of those things I just haven't done.
Hey, do you go to a lot of these different seated hunts then?
That was the first hunt I've ever done, and it was a seated hunt. I enjoyed it. But the one at Digstock was my first like natural hunt, and I really enjoyed that a little bit better than the seated hunts. The Digstock one was amazing. I'm not going to the one they're going to have up in New York here in about a month and a half. But I do plan on going to the one in the spring again, and it's going to be a great one in North Carolina this time.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if I can ever make it out for one of those just because it's really far. The fact that you
should try that one. You should try the one in the spring.
Hold on. I'm going to exit full screen layout here. I'm in South Dakota, so I don't travel a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
A lot of the stuff the past couple of years with all the COVID things,
Yeah.
I just haven't been, doing a lot of travel. This flying out to North Carolina next month is because this company I started with has a meeting twice a year. They have these national meetings you're supposed to go to, and they first said the meeting was going to be in Overland Park, Kansas. So I was like, fine, I'll drive. I don't care. And then they said, nope, you have to now meet in Dallas. And so I was going to
All right.
and I was going to go hunting in Dallas. But when I checked flights, it was like 13 and a half hours by plane to get to Dallas.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Because we had to do this big layover in Denver and all this nonsense. And
yeah, sometimes it's better to just drive.
Well, if I drove, it'd be 14 hours. It was like half an hour longer if you drive, right? And I just looked at that and I was like, that's obnoxious. So I was looking at flights for somebody else. And I just, for fun, I put in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I could get to Raleigh, North Carolina from Aberdeen in 4.5 hours.
Oh, that's I would fly if it was that far. Yeah.
So I did the I'm doing that because I can deal with a 5-hour flight better than I can deal with 13 hours on a plane.
Now when I come out there to see Dwayne Dwayne out in Wyoming, I'm probably going to drive out. I just like traveling. I like driving. Yeah.
Well, then you have every reason to stop over in on your way, and we'll go hunting somewhere in South Dakota on your way.
I would love to do that. Me being from Indianapolis, what I'll do is I'll stay in Indianapolis overnight with family, and then I'll just leave from there because that would break my trip up. I mean, I've been out that way before. Interstate 70 takes you all the way out, basically. So.
Okay, I'm gonna set up the music first because I don't want to listen to that dog race again. So we're gonna fix this. And then once we get the music set, then we'll get the other races going. But that's why I hid my screen for a minute so that I could fix this thing. Because apparently everything goes onto this big screen. Yeah, you're gonna have to find out where your here, let me share this. There we go. Yeah, just find out where your buddy lives in Wyoming. We'll figure something out. Because Black Hills are on the way, but I live actually north of Pierre, which is about 4 hours short of the Black Hills, something like that. So if you're passing through this way, I could even put you up in a trailer if you wanted. Woohoo! And
well, thank you.
So, all right, we are going to. Patty says she has to get her a sticker board. You can actually go to the dollar store has these white poster board deals, Patty, and you can make those into sticker boards. Okay, we need to add AEW to the list. We're just going to say AEW. Anybody else in that needs to be added on? Now, can you guys hear the music?
No, I hear some kind of country music or something.
That is Whit Hill.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I will crank it up once we start the race because it's not country. It's like just awesome music that's metal detecting music. And there's actually, I don't know if you've ever heard her This Was a Battlefield song, but it's singing about your neighborhood.
What's her name?
Whit Hill. Here, I'll put her in the thing. I actually have her album on my giveaway wheel because I think that she's awesome. Olin won her album on one of my things. Marty,
I think I've heard her before.
Oh, sorry about that, Marty. I misspelled Marty's name and he's all over me. Just saying. All right. Is anybody else needs to be in the list? Or are we good? All right. All right. And since I already chased my kid to bed, we'll make it 3:33. Oops, or 43:33. Do you guys want to race for 43 minutes? Probably not. You guys ever go to Coin and Around stream? He sets all a 4-hour duck race. And if you go in at the beginning, you get to be in the race. Otherwise, you have to join the squirrel wheel of death to try to get in. But then he has 200 people enter, and he gives away prizes for like 50 of the people or something. So it's actually pretty cool. Let's see. We'll hit set. And we're going to go full screen again for this, because we want everybody to be able to see. And we'll shuffle 3 times. And this time we're going to crank the music while we're going. So everybody, good luck.
And what's this for?
I'm switching songs. This is for a spin on the prize wheel. Oh, by the way, did anybody win Relic Bingo tonight? Because I'm not sure if anybody was paying attention tonight. We're going to start new Relic Bingo on the after Monday's game. Monday will be the last one on this set of cards. We're going to crank up this song because I think you need to listen to it. If I can turn it up on this. What the heck's going on here?
Old man and woman sit. They keep their windows closed. Keep the air cool. But 150 something years ago, this was a battlefield. This was
I've heard that song.
Yeah, I think Jocelyn uses this song on one of her.
That's what I thought. That's one of her. She uses it on hers.
Okay, we'll do a different one then. Hold on. We need something people can dance to anyway, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. Oops, hold on. Yeah, she does sound a little country-ish. I don't care though. She rocks.
Yeah, it's country.
Have you heard this one?
I can't tell.
Waiting in the dirt for me. Long ago you were a cat mountain dew, tossed into a field in Tennessee.
No, I've never heard that one.
Tractor or a mower found you, twisted you and tore you all apart. And now you lie scattered far and wide. Each piece of you a vicious work of art.
It's like Rachel's right there. Well, she dropped off.
Yeah, I always try to figure out who's going to win. I like try to guess. You're definitely in the race this time. Look at you. And Relic Reaper's coming up too. Nope, Relic Reaper's falling back. And Janice Weber's coming up on the bottom side.
Olin said his dog has worms.
Treasure Hunter X has it. I know he does. Congratulations, Treasure Hunter X. We're going to turn that down. All right. Congratulations, Treasure Hunter X. You win. Are you here in the house? Is the question. And he's here. Congratulations. I'm glad I didn't have to pull the timer out. Let's see who's in last place, too. Let's see what the lineup looks like. All right. We're going to turn this down a little so it's not in my head. Whoops. I'll leave that real quiet. And let's see what we got here. This thing freaks out when it's on full screen, and I think is the issue. There we go. Better. And we got Treasure Hunter X, followed by Salty Magnet, followed by See It My Way 1. And you guys, it wasn't quite as close, but there are a lot of people clustered around right after Treasure Hunter X. And at the very last, we've got Olin Gordon. So Treasure Hunter X, you're getting a spin on our prize wheel, and then we have one more race for silver, and then we will, on that race, we will also do first and last place. Let's see here. What do we need to do here? All right, so Treasure Hunter X, email me, iamdetecting@gmail.com, but do that after you spin the prize wheel. And let's go toggle over to the prize wheel. Let's see, this would be no, that's not going to do it. This is, by the way, Mike, this is great. This thing is onlinestopwatch.com. That's what we're using.
Okay.
And let me change out from solo layout.
I'm gonna write that down. You say online stopwatch?
Oh, I'll send you a link.
Okay.
In fact, I'll just put a note here to send you one. Hold on.
Also, this is off subject. Can you send me Park Rat Pat's information so I can email him?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. And then what we're going to do is online stopwatch. I actually have the, I paid to upgrade it. So if you ever do need to do a thing, I can loan you my login. Just saying.
Oh, thank you.
Even the free version, you can do a lot of stuff, but they limit which races you can have unlimited members on. That's it. So what I do here is I use the prize wheel, and you load a list. So I load up Wheel Spin, which is the bingo list. I also have an international prize wheel, which is all prizes I can mail within reason.
Okay.
Coming up, I have the big fat prize wheel. That's my 1,500 giveaway, and we're still working on getting everything in there. But that prize wheel will be specific to the big fat bash that I'll be doing in September. And I got to figure out the dates yet, but we'll get that announced here soon. So this one is this is the prize wheel that we use for Relic Bingo as well. And basically,
yeah,
I've
seen you do that before.
Yeah, we have 100 different things on this prize wheel. There's things here. There's an Oak to Macro Simplex t-shirt, and it says US only because I'm not mailing one internationally. I'm sorry, guys, but no. And so then it says or spin again. So if you're international and if you're out of the country, some of the prizes I will not mail internationally. There's Starbucks and Amazon gift cards. There are NASA patches, Mercury dimes, copper rounds, different kinds of tokens.
$50.
Yeah, there's a $50 in there. There's
goodness gracious,
all sorts of goodies. There's a $2 bill in there, although actually somebody won the $2 bill. So there's not a $2 bill in there. Sorry. I do try not to give out things that other people have already won, because that makes it really difficult sometimes. It's not too bad if it's something that I have more than one of, but some things I only have one of, and I have to watch that. We had that happen with I had a copper round that looked like a giant Lincoln penny, and somebody won it. And then 2 weeks later, I'd forgotten to take it off the wheel. Somebody won it again. And fortunately, I had 2 of them. So I didn't have to make the other guy take something else. So, all right. So yeah, there's a Walking Liberty half on here. So all sorts of good things.
Nice.
So, go ahead. And so Treasure Hunter X, you ready? You're going to have to tell me spin. Unless you want to come up to spin. Dutch Boy Adventures is here. Hey, thanks for coming, Dustin. We'll put you in the final race. And in fact, anybody else who came in for the final race just has to let me know.
One of these days, I want to hunt with Dustin whenever we get a chance.
I got to hang out with him on stream. It was a couple weeks ago. For Lost Boys invited me to come, and that was actually really fun. It's more fun when you're doing live streams. It's more fun to be able to talk back and forth with people than it is to Treasure Hunter X says no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. Good luck, Treasure Hunter X. And you got an MLB painted quarter, and those are awesome. I'll show you what they look like.
Oh, cool.
They are, I am like rifling through my stuff right now because I could have sworn I had one in my little box here. Oh, here it is. Here, let me go full screen. You get this dude. He's St. Louis, Albert Pujols, and he is from an upside down state. Sorry, I got to look in person.
He's from Missouri.
Yeah. So these quarters, they're actually really cool. They're custom painted with different Major League Baseball dudes, and then they're like state quarters. And I thought they were really neat. So I got a set of them, and I put them on the prize wheel. So
that's a good coin.
Yeah, that's for you. Congratulations. Email me and write MLB on it too. All right. And this time we have to say remove name. I think this is the problem. We have names in draw 93. Let's see if this makes 92. No, see, that's the problem right there. Is I don't know how, it's operator error. I don't know how to do this. So I do have to take that off because I need to make sure I don't give away more MLB painted coins than I have. So, and I am getting down to it. So we'll hit save on that. And let's go back to the solo layout. And we're going to go ahead and we'll grow screen on this one. And we're going back to the Greyhound race. We're just going to stick with what we know. Unless, should we horse race the last one? Because usually when we do silver, we horse race it.
There's a new person who just came in.
Christy Bean.
Yeah, that, and then AZ Mort Squad. They're asking about getting on the wheel.
AZ, does that mean you want to race, or can I give you away? Because I could spin, and then when somebody wins you have to go be their slave for a week. What do you think? Hold on, let me I'm gonna switch the layout here. All right, so let's get our wheel updated here. Mark is in the house. Good to see you, Mark Thomas, also known as the man of many names.
Yeah.
I liked it best when he was being John Malkovich. He was being Mark Malkovich or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was really funny.
I remember that.
AZ Mort Squad is in the house. Good to see you guys. AZ Mort Squad is getting very close to their 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So you guys got to check that. GR8 Finds is very close to his 2,000 subscriber giveaway.
What's that channel? AZ Mort?
AZ Mort. If you go on the links, you have a moderator wrench. You can just click on their link to go there.
I found it already. I'll go ahead and subscribe.
Well, there you go. Awesome. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter is getting close to his 500. So he could use a subscription as well. If you're handing them out like candy, go for it.
I think I am. I'm subscribed to them, I think.
Dutch Boy Adventures needs to be added here.
Yeah. Go give him a sub too if you guys can.
Yeah, Dustin, you have a blue wrench. Would you please put your link up in the chat? In fact, everybody who wants to put their link up, please do. Just link away. That's why I give out the blue wrenches like candy. Let me do this. It looks like I got a song for you is new to our stream, and I need to blue wrench her real quick.
Dustin's trying to get to 1,000. So.
Dustin, post your link, would you? You know, Patty, if that's okay, I would love to read your poem tonight. Are you up for it? I am desperately trying to get. Okay, where's my stinking phone? Okay, I know how to do this. I can blue wrench off of this one easier than I can blue wrench off the other one. I have somebody came in that is not been smurfed, and that's what I'm trying to fix for you guys real quick. Man, this is lagging. Okay, we're gonna kill that. I got too many things open, and it's just not lending well. This is Great Finds link, and I'm going to go ahead and drop it into chat one more time. There you go. And yeah, Mike, if you want to co-host for your giveaway when you go to 2,000, let me know. I'm happy to. It's always easier talking back and forth with people than it is just talking to the screen, I think.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Dutch Boy.
I think it just went over 2,000 a little bit ago, but I'm going to wait for a few days and see if that sticks before I do the giveaway. I'll wait probably about a week.
Well, the thing to do is to do the video and do the announcement, and give people a week or so to subscribe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll give it about a week. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate that a lot.
That is awesome. You did. You are at over 2,000 subscribers, and you did it on my stream. That is wonderful.
It's very awesome.
I'm sorry, I get excited about silly little things, but that is just, that is really neat that you went on here. So that is.
And you're getting close to. You'll be at 2,000 before long yourself. I mean, it don't take.
I just barely toppled the 1,500 the other day.
It don't take long though. I mean, it don't take long.
This AEW says he's going for a 1 billion subscriber, and he's getting closer by the day.
That's a good attitude.
There you go.
Keep pushing.
All right. Who else came in that needs to be added to the race? That's my question for you guys. Or are you going to make me read the list again? Or you guys, can you just tell me if you're new? Or if you just popped in because you were playing elsewhere and you just came over for the final race? And we have a special treat tonight. After the last race, we are going to, Patty, I don't know, for all of you guys who know Patty, because she's in all of our streams, right? She is a poet as well, and she sent me one of her poems, and she said she would be okay for me to read it on screen. So tonight at the end, we're going to read one of her poems, and it's actually a really, really good one. So I'm going to do that after, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this race, and then I can reformat the poem and make it pretty so I can show it on screen. Okay, AZ Mort Squatty says he's 80 away from hitting that 1,000 mark. And Christy Bean says that she just subbed you. Great Finds. And yeah, that 2,000, that's a big one. That is awesome. So
Thanks, Show Me Treasure. I'm already subbed to you, Show Me Treasure. I've watched a few of the videos.
What's in the Plug is in the house. Good to see you. Is anybody else who has just come in not been added? Christy Bean, let me add you. PQR. Sorry. This makes you test to see if I can alphabetize, right? Because you come right before Chew. And I know that's really, most people don't alphabetize when they put the stuff in. It's just me. I'm a little weird about that. But it does let me go immediately and see who's in and who's not. So that's why we do it. Relic Reaper is in, I believe. Anybody else joined recently that needs to come in? And let me just check our numbers. We've got 33 watching. We got 49 on the list. I think we got it covered. I should almost do a we could almost do a randomization and just see who's still in here rather than race it. Just saying. Okay, you guys, do you want to race or do you want to randomize? Because I can just hashtag something and you guys can you can get your silver that way. Let's see. Show Me Treasure says he's trying to get his content up. Okay, I want a quick show of hands. I would like to see either the word race or the word spin. Spin means we'll do a hashtag. Olin always wants to race. He does. He's funny like that.
I think he's the one who won one of my. I gave away a peace dollar. I think he won my peace dollar, if I'm not mistaken.
Olin's the luckiest man I know. Oh,
I think he is the one.
Race. Okay, hold on. We're getting the numbers here. We've got race, spin, race.
Everybody likes the race, it looks like.
It's split, but it looks like I got more people that want race than spin. So we're going to go with race, guys. And we're going to take these names. I hit copy, go back here, and we are going to go back to horses. And I wanted to see what these other silly horses look like because there's 2 horses in this thing. So we are going to go to the little ones that look like old nags, see what they look like. All right, so I got 49 in the list. Again, you got to be present to win. We are going to put a 30-second timer on claiming your prize because there'll be no cheating and texting somebody and seeing if they have seeing if they happen to be here or somewhere and they can come in real quick. Set a 30-second timer.
There's already a 30 seconds counting down.
I don't want it to count down. I want it to wait. Pause. Oh, there we go. Actually, going to have a 25-second timer on whoever wins is going to have to be here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to the next person down on the list. And we are going to set a 2-minute and 22-second race. And we shuffle twice. Yeah, that is a little OCD. I the more I say this stuff, the more I realize that, Oh, wait a minute. Jason just came in and he's not in the race. And Jimmy Licari's here. Edit list. We got BC Treasure Trails is here.
Is this for silver?
This is for silver. This is for a spin on the big wheel of silver. There are 2 halves on there. There's a Ben Franklin and a Walking Liberty half. There is a giant un peso silver coin from 1961 on there. And then there is dimes and quarters and other stuff. We had a buffalo silver round that went out. We had a silver half that went out. And I don't know what else. I'd have to look at the list. All right. Who else was missing? Somebody else just came in. I said I have to add. Who was that?
Andy just came in.
Andy's in here, Lost Boys?
Yeah, he just came in.
Hey, Andy, good to see you. All right, let's add Lost Boys and Jimmy Licari. Oh, come on. See this thing when it goes blank, you just hit done and it'll come back. It's just a weirdness. Lost Boys is having a show this Sunday night, guys, if you haven't seen it. I don't remember. Andy, tell me what the show is again. Because I remember you told me, but I also think I was half asleep when you did. Which happens sometimes.
He just had a really good show. The one Sunday with all the historic finds. That was a really good show.
Well, that's because I hung out in that show. That's what made it so awesome.
I remember, yeah.
I'm just kidding. All right. Okay, so now we got 52 in the list, including Jimmy Lakari and Lost Boys. And what's in the plug is in here, I believe. Yep. All right. We'll go ahead and hit set. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it. I had fun. I thought that was really neat. The more that I do these live streams, the more I realize that I much prefer interacting with people than just talking to the screen. And when Anita often will come up, Madtown will come up and hang out with me on my streams. It's awesome because it's like just girls chatting and the rest of you guys get to listen. So it's fun.
Yeah.
So good luck, everyone. This music's a little better.
The horses look kind of funny.
Yeah, they're like, they look like they're racing to the glue factory.
I mean, what was that? There was a show when I was a real little kid my parents watched called Hee Haw. I don't know if you ever heard that. The horses look like that horse from Hee Haw.
Yeah, they definitely are they're like tired horses. Look at Juice, he's like a purple horse with a pink mane. Is that still too small here? We're gonna go full screen. Can you see now, Jean? I haven't seen Anita tonight, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember that show I grew up in the early 80s, and I remember there was a lady on Hee Haw. She always wore that hat that had the name tag on it or whatever. I think that was like Minnie Pearl or something.
I kind of remember the show because my dad used to watch it, but I don't really.
Yeah.
It was like they had a lot of like, there was that, and there was one called Laugh In, I think was another one.
Yeah.
Dustin says that was her, so you had that right.
That's what I thought. Roy Clark, that's right. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, Hot Mess says she remembers that show too.
Belle says it's Minnie Pearl.
Yeah.
See, this is a really short race. The 2 minutes, 22 seconds is a lot easier to deal with, honestly.
Yeah, that 4 minutes gets long.
I know, but I had to go chase the kid to bed. It's,
Yeah, exactly.
You'll appreciate that every now and then you need a 4-minute horse race.
Yeah.
Somebody detecting's coming up.
7 seconds.
But we don't know what detecting it is. It's somebody metal detecting.
That's everybody.
I know. Let me see if I can get a hold of my mouse here. It doesn't like it when I go to full screen layout. It doesn't. My mouse doesn't cooperate very well. Here we go. Tri-Valley metal detecting. Is Tri-Valley here? Yeah, you got 20 seconds left on the timer. Got 14 seconds. Tri-Valley, are you in the house? If not, Relic Reaper's the winner. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's it.
They must have left.
Not here. Now let's go ahead and fill that sound.
Okay. Yeah, Relic Reaper's second.
Yep. All right. In all fairness, because all that noise was going on, last call, Tri-Valley, you got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and Relic Reaper is the winner. Congratulations. So the reason why we do this is because we do have people that are channel hopping. So it's not fair to leave it open and see if somebody texts them and says, come back in and claim your prize. It's kind of, yeah. So, all right. So what we're going to do, Relic Reaper you win. We're going to spin the wheel in just a second. And last place gets a sticker pack, and that is Marty is Nuts About Diggin'. So if Marty is Nuts About Diggin' is in the house, email me with the word sticker pack, and we got you covered. And we're going to do, I think Relic Reaper did say he's here, right?
Yes, he's here.
Okay. All right, so we're going to switch here. Go back over here, but we have to change the wheel. So when you do that, you go to premium settings, and we change it to the silver. And it's a much smaller wheel. We have 11 silvers left on it. And what's on here, let's grow this so you guys can see. Super full screen. You guys see that okay? All right, and there. I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but we've got still on here, we got a Walking Liberty half, Barbara dime, SLQ, Mercury dime silver, 1 peso, Washington quarter, 1951, Ben Franklin $50, a Washington quarter, 1961, Roosevelt dime, Mercury dime. So that's what you have left.
What's SLQ?
Oh, Standing Liberty quarter.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's that's just my little nickname for Standing Liberty quarters.
Yeah, it's like Indian head penny. Everybody says IHP for Indian head pennies.
Yeah, I put that on bingo, and first thing Alicia's like, "What is an SOQ?" And I had to explain it. So Hippopotamus is in the house and says, "Who put the freak in French fries?" Whatever that means. Thanks for coming. And you guys stick around because we are going to be sharing one of Patty's poems after we spin the wheel. Relic Reaper, you're on deck. And you're going to need to tell me spin or go or something along those lines that tells me you're still in the house. I did see you said congratulations. There you go. All right. Good luck. And you got a Mercury dime. Congratulations. And email me your who's a what's it? Oh, your mailing address. Sorry. Email me your mailing address with Mercury dime. We'll get that out to you. And Marty is Nuts About Diggin'. Email me your mailing address and I'll get you out a sticker pack. So that's what we got going on. And I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my poem. And, that's probably why I should have gone with a longer race because I got to do reformatting real quick. But meanwhile, you know what we're going to do? We are going to copy that. I am posting the link for StreamYard. If anybody wants to come hang out for the last, 10, 15 minutes of the show, whatever it is. Anybody else can come up too. If you want to promote your particular channel or a giveaway you're having, come on up and say hello. And let me get this poem real quick. I just have to figure out which. I have 3 screens here in case you're wondering why I keep staring to one side and then the other. We're going with Patty. And I got to pull up your poem here. I did read one of her poems the other day, and it was really cool. But I saved this one because this one actually reminds me of a book that I read. That's
Zaxxon just came in.
What's that?
Somebody else just came in. Zaxxon. I am Zaxxon.
Oh, Zaxxon. Hey, good to see you.
Yeah.
I might do one more wheel spin race at the very end, just because we got some people coming late. If we can get, tell you what, if we can get, say if we get 50 likes on this thing, we'll do one more wheel spin. We're at 48, so figure it out, guys. Just saying. And let me do this. Let me go to the poem. I was looking for that real quick. And I want to open a window so that we can check that out real quick. And then
We just got to 50 likes.
That was quick. All right. Okay. Who put the ape in apricot? I don't know. All right. And I think we're going to have to fix the race too, but we're going to do the poem first because I want to share this with you guys. And I hope you will appreciate it because this is our own very own Patty DeSharoon. And, you know, you just never know until you get to talking to people what kind of talent is out there. And I need to open a window I can edit here. Just give me just a second to do that. And I did post a link to StreamYard. So if anybody wants to come up and say hello, please do. And let me just look up Open Office here real quick. Or actually, no, I don't even need to do that. I can actually do one better. Hold on. We can just do it on screen because, you know, Google has a thing. They have Google Docs and stuff. And I think they've got a word processor, not just the sheets. Yeah, they do. So I can format it on screen, and that'll work. And I would just show it on the email, but if the writing's too small, you guys are going to want to be able to read along. So that's what we're fixing real quick. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I want to put some music on too. So we will. Let's see, where did it go? Hold on. Too many windows open. There we go. Let's see here.
Daddy called me Snake the day I was born.
I'm going to edit this for just a second.
As I grew, he taught me how to fish the Charleston dirt. Pennies and potats, high school rings, mini balls and shotgun shells. Side by side, shovels in our hands. We clean that earth so well. Dig that dime, Daddy, dig that dime. Daddy, dig that dime. Dig that dime, Daddy, dig that dime. Daddy, dig that dime. I remember that sunny afternoon by the river's edge, 12 inches down in the ground I found a green patina sash with a G and an R, the initials of a king. But Daddy called it junk. Held up a silver Mercury and danced around. Little girl, you done got skunked. Dig that dime, Daddy, dig that dime. Daddy, dig that dime. Dig that dime, Daddy, dig that dime. Daddy, dig that dime.
All right, I'm ready. So, Patty, are you sure you don't want to come up and read the poem for us? Because that would be really awesome. Patty will never come on my stream. I keep asking if she wants to come up. I love the fiddle too. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this window. And again, this is, I don't know what's up with this. It's showing like a pink theme behind the window, and I don't know why. I think maybe it's my settings, but who knows? Let me see if I can do this here. You guys see that? Or let me see if I can make it bigger. A little bit bigger. And full screen layout. Patty won't come up. I knew you wouldn't, but you know, I always got to ask. All right, that's, I think, as big as I can make it. Yeah, see, I can hit plus all day, all night, but it just doesn't do anything clever in that window. So I did just turn my StreamYard thing really weird size. That was awesome. All right, so this is a poem that Patty wrote, and I just wanted to share it with you guys real quick. It's called She Walks with Wolves, and it says, she walks with wolves deep in her soul, listening to howls as they grow. She walks with wolves to find her peace, looking into the eyes as her soul is released. She walks with wolves to help her cope. Walking with the pack gives her hope. She walks with wolves in their domain, giving her acceptance and easing her pain. She walks with wolves on their crusade, giving her a place to feel unafraid. She walks with wolves, feeling their grace, taking her to a happy place. She walks with wolves, never having to flee. They open her soul, setting her free. She walks with wolves, knowing they have her back. They give her love and a place to relax. She walks with wolves, deep in her soul. They take her to a place that is solid gold. And that is awesome, Patty. Thank you for sharing that. And we are going to go back over here. And I am going to post that on, if it's okay with you, Patty, I'm going to post it over onto my community page too, so that people can see it if they miss the poem. All right, so what we're going to do, I appreciate you guys all being here, especially the ones who've hung out with me the whole night long. I appreciate that. We're going to go up and we're going to do one more race, and it'll be for a final wheel spin. And so that is going to be pretty cool. Now, let's see. Dutch Boys is out tonight. And we're going to go ahead, edit list. We will make this a short but sweet race, but we're not doing those nags again because they were evil. I just didn't like them at all. I'm sorry, but there's all these really fun different race things like leprechauns and monsters, Minecraft dudes, costume guys. And I'm going to do the kitty race. I think I've been wanting to do this one. I don't think I've gotten to see it. So okay. Sooner or later, I will have been through every race in this place. Anybody not in the race? Patty, I really appreciate the fact that you would share that with me, and the fact that you would let me share that with everybody.
Give me vanilla. Give me vanilla.
All right. So we are going to stick with the 2-minute 22 timer because I liked that quick and dirty, easy, fast race, didn't you? I might be getting lazy because it's getting later. I don't know. So we did that. We shuffled you guys twice. Is Looter 8 in the house now? Because I saw hi Looter. Looter 8 is in the house.
Yeah.
Final race, dude. It's good to see you. And we're going to do the same thing. You got to be here to claim your prize because we've got names in here that I'm sure have already cut it tonight. So we're going to go with got to be here to win. First place, last place. We'll do a sticker pack for whoever comes in last. We're doing 2 minutes, 22 seconds for a spin of the prize wheel.
There, okay, go. Here come.
And we'll shuffle 2 more times just for good measure. Good luck, everyone. And we're going to listen to this weird kitten music because I want to know. Oh, how sweet. Look at this, guys. Mike is giving away a cat. The first person who wins gets a cat.
Nah, I just figured you're doing a cat race, so why not bring the cat in?
Oh, you're not giving one away? Dwayne Roy is in the house. I'm going to add him to the race real quick. Is anybody else waiting to get in here? Is everybody else in? I think that's everybody.
Yeah, he's got blue eyes too, which is really unusual.
He looks like he's young yet, and he looks like he's Siamese. Is that right?
No, it may have. We don't even know. We rescued my daughter rescued a mother cat that was homeless. She brought it home, and it had kittens. So now we have 5 cats right now. So we don't know what we're probably not going to get rid of them right now. I don't know yet for sure, but yeah. My son don't want to let them go, do you? Yeah.
Well, we have. I think we've got about 9. I think on the farm.
Yeah.
But
well,
we get too many. I post a note in town and get people to come take them because.
Yeah, I saw the video you had the other morning.
Oh, with all the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little ones, they're really cute when they're little, but when they get bigger, we have too many males and they're fighting with each other right now, so that's not fun.
Yeah, they get kind of territorial.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go 2 minutes 22 seconds, and good luck. Oh, they're chasing a ball of yarn. Isn't that cute? Oh, you guys can't see that. Hold on. How about this? That better?
That's better.
I did this the other day, and I gave away 2 Mercury dimes because the first race I forgot to broadcast. Oh, you need better to see it? Hold on. I'll make it super big. There we go. Yeah, I could do without the music, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like the kind of music they'd give you if you were in the insane asylum. They'd play it all day long just to keep you on your meds.
Those cats aren't running real fast. They're kind of just like hopping.
I know. But I like the fact they offer these races. I think they're more fun than doing the wheel spin thing or the randomizer with the hashtag.
Yeah.
Because you have a chance up until that last second.
Right.
Now I got my 30-second timer set, so as soon as somebody crosses the finish line, we'll set that and see if the person's here, they win. If not, we're rolling it to second place. Someone's coming up. Looks like Carla Ainsworth's making a move, but Chew's holding it, and it's Chew. And Chew, are you in the house? You got 26 seconds. And I'm killing the sound. Yeah. Chew, you got 16 seconds, and he's here. Congratulations. And he says congrats winners, but he's the winner. And he's still congrats. But Chew, you win. All right. So you get a wheel spin, Chew. And I still have your address. So we will. Let's see who got Carla was right behind Chew, and Salty Magnet was in third. Let's see who got last place for a sticker. And it's Bells. Bells, send me an email with your address. I'll send you out a Diggun sticker. And same thing with Marty is nuts about Diggun. If you send me an email, I'll send you out a Diggun sticker.
It doesn't make any sense. Hot Mess finished 51st, and she was in first place in the last 5 seconds.
She fell over and died. Yeah, but wait a minute. Is Juice near her? Because, you know, she could have stopped messing around with Juice. Just saying.
That's true.
Let's see. There we go. And I got to kill that sound. That thing is evil. There we go. Sorry. I'm going to do is switch over to the name picker wheel. We're going to take it off of the silver wheel. Sorry, but you guys are not racing for second silver tonight. So we'll go ahead and save the race for silver. We now have 10 prizes left on that wheel. And we're going to switch to the wheel spin. In here, let me share it again. There we go. And we go full screen. All right, Chew, are you ready? Let's see what you got. Good luck. Oh, that was so bizarre. You get 2 vintage postcards. Congratulations. The weird thing about it is I was looking at the wheel as it was stopping, and it looked like it was stopping on moon landing token, and then it came up with 2 vintage postcards for whatever reason. So there you go. All right, congratulations, Chew. I will get that out to you. I've got your address. You can always send me a reminder if you think I'm too lame to remember, but I think I should be able to do it. You know how that goes. And guys, I do appreciate your being here tonight. Stay tuned. Look for Great Finds' giveaway. Set your notification bell on his channel, and he will be posting his 2000 giveaway here soon. And then the other thing to look out for is I have posted my scavenger hunt for my big fat giveaway. So I made 1,500, which was what I was looking for. And I need to set a date for the big fat giveaway bash. My intent to do is to continue giving out 1 silver coin a week until we got 10 of them out the door. And then we'll do the big fat giveaway right after that, because 5 coins on the silver wheel are going into that giveaway. And so there will be 8 silver coins in all being given away that night, because I have 3 silver mystery envelopes and 5 coins on this wheel that are all going to go over there. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping that you guys will be able to turn out for that. We'll have a good time. Mike, I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. That was super fun.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, everybody.
Yeah. I want to say, when you come out to Wyoming, definitely let me know, and we'll figure something out. I have like 2 ghost towns I haven't even gone out to at all yet. Virgin territory. Wow. I've got, I have permissions up the yin yang. I basically go and I make friends with all of the small town homeowners out here. And
yeah,
you know,
that's awesome.
A lot of them don't, they don't mind. Also, Dwayne Roy, who's in the house right now, he was hunting with me yesterday, and he is down by Huron, South Dakota. And if nothing else, maybe we can figure something out and come up with a site that's down closer to the interstate, because Huron's off the interstate.
Yeah, so, that's a good area. That's a good area.
Yep. I think that there's lots of stuff to be found. It's just a matter of, there's just a matter of getting out there and knocking on some doors and making some friends, right?
You guys found a Carson City the other day.
My husband did. Yes. And that was his first seated dime ever.
Carson Cities are the ones everybody wants too. That's a good one.
This one it was in kind of rough shape. It was kind of grayish looking because it was stuck in the clay. But just the fact that he found that, I mean, we have been hunting now for 5 years, and I have found 2 seated dimes and a capped bust quarter. He's never found a silver dime or a seated dime. So he was very excited about that. And
what year was that?
1877. I'm
just going to look it up real quick in my book. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think it's worth about $30 if it's in crappy condition. I don't know. That's what I seem to remember anyway.
Yeah,
But
I guess that is it. So a lot of the Carson City ones are usually the really good ones, like in the Morgan Dollars.
uh-huh.
But it doesn't look like that one had a lot of mintage. That was a high minute year, so I guess it's not as much. It's about $30 what you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually have one of my Morgans is a Carson City. I'd have to
Oh
look and see
wow,
which one.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Eric said that. I don't really follow the men, so I didn't know, but he had said
Yeah.
that one of them is a Carson City. I have 3 Morgans that I dug out of the ground, and then I have 2 Morgans that I found, and he says they don't count because one of them I found in a hoarder house, and the other one I found in a seeded hunt. And I think they count because it's still a Morgan, but he says no.
Yeah.
What do you think? If you find a Morgan dollar in a seeded hunt, does that count or not count?
I probably wouldn't count that one, but I would count the one you found in the house. I mean, you found treasure, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I
this
mean,
house, I found silver certificates. I
oh my goodness,
I found 5 Major League Baseball silver rounds that are like their sportsman rounds.
that's amazing.
We actually the family that it's a long story, but they basically gave me the house. But they came out to collect their son's belongings. He passed away. He was a really good friend of mine. And when they were over there, they found a Morgan dollar too. So we each found one. They found one that day, and then I found one later. And then
there could be stuff in the walls in that house. People, if you never know, people hide stuff in the walls.
Well, I think I was pretty thorough about looking in every little nook and cranny, but you never know. I mean, I still have the house. I turned it into a rental. I cleaned it out. It took 6 dumpsters. Like they were 6-yard dumpsters, so they're 3 times the normal size of a dumpster, and it took 6 dumpsters full of stuff out of there to make it so that I could rent it out. But
that's crazy.
I did manage to score a bunch of canning jars out of the basement, which was cool. And I got an old Lane cedar hope chest that still had the original receipt from 1960 in there. And in there, she had her ex-husband. She was widowed, and her husband was in the Korean War.
Okay.
And there was his military stuff was all in that hope chest. And
wow.
I took that and 14 boxes, like large fruit boxes, full of photographs over to her house, because the lady who sold my friend that house bought the house across the street, and then she cherry picked what she wanted and moved it and left the entire house full of crap. So I had to go through and clean it up. So, but I did score a few nice things out of there. So that was neat. Listen, guys, I really appreciate y'all being here, and I'm going to let you guys kind of hang out. We're going to play a little music, and we're going to let you guys say your good nights, and then we're going to shut it down for the night. So I know it's already like, 11:30 East Coast time. It's still early here. It's like 10:30. You guys, if you still want to hang out and party, I say go over to Get to Diggun's. I think he still's got a live stream going because he likes to run it later than me, and he is on Mountain Time. So it's not as late for him. So you guys go over there, tell him Diggun sent you. And other than that, we are going to go ahead and shut this down. We'll leave things running for a little bit. Thank you again, Mike, for being here.
Yep. You're welcome.
Right. All right. We'll see
you guys soon. Y'all take care.
All right. Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn some music on, and I'm going to excuse myself and let you guys listen to some music while we close it down. That way everybody can say goodbye to one another. Again, head on over to Get to Diggun's. If you want to keep chatting, go for it. But I am going to call it a night. So thanks for coming, digging out.